News' coverage of Fintech Talents here at the Brewery by London's beautiful Barbican. And joining me here today is Victor Cruz from VC Innovations, the guys that have powered this really exciting festival. So Victor, how are you doing here today? You good?
The troublemakers.
The game changers.
We're here, the game changers.
Now, Victor, could you tell our audience a bit more about VC Innovations, what you guys do to kind of make this magic happen?
With pleasure. So VC Innovations, we are a full stack marketing services agency. We typically work with clients across three key areas of marketing infrastructure, demand generation, and event properties, such as the Fintech Talents Festival.
Absolutely love it, amazing. And also joining us, we have Francesco from Spin and Shake, who will be creating this drink with us here today. Francesco, thanks for joining. Could you tell us a bit more about the drink we're going to be making right now?
Of course. So
Negroni.
Right. So for today we have a non-alcoholic, passion fruit martini. Right. It's still going to be good. You're not going to believe it. You're going to love it.
Disclaimer: this is the first time I hear about
really?
mocktails.
Oh no!
I would have blocked this.
He didn't even know that was a thing, right?
But there we go.
Right. Perfect. So we're going to be shaking our drink. Should we start with the first couple of ingredients?
Yeah, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, first set, please.
Right. So we're going to start off with some vanilla syrup. We're going to pour about 25 mils into the tin. So basically, we're going to fill up the small side of the jig, all the way up to the top.
Oh my gosh!
That's a
I
generous
was a little bit
25.
eager there.
That's good.
Francesco, I'm
We
so
like a
sorry
bit
for
of
covering
vanilla.
your bar with sugar.
That's good. I'll wash it. And then we're going to get just a tiny bit of juice. That's pineapple juice. Then we're going to do about 85 mils. That means.
So what's the right technique here? I'm tempted to kind of,
Ooh,
is
Tom Cruise
that
cocktail style.
is that too adventurous or you
How
show us? You
adventurous
show us.
do you feel?
Moderate.
Moderate.
I'll love to see you doing it though.
So from the top like this.
Oh,
like that?
show off! Show
Look at
off.
this. Look at this. He should be here
That
instead of me.
university job.
Long time ago now.
Right. I'm not gonna embarrass myself here. I'm gonna.
so good.
There we go.
Perfect.
Is anyone paying attention to this? Do you think?
Oh, we might have been tucking into that when people weren't looking. Now, excellent. So, Victor, could you tell our audience a bit more? We've learned about VC Innovations, but explain to them if they haven't been to here before. What is Fintech Talents all about?
Big question.
Right. Only the hard questions here.
So, we've been building this community for about 4 years now.
Yeah.
As far as the event experience, it's all about the audience. It's all about having fintech finance involved.
Would love being in.
So that's the first thing, having fintech finance involved. Look, it's all about the audience. So we have a pretty good mixture of financial institutions.
I've seen them milling about, mate. They're everywhere.
Apparently, rumor has it that Lloyd's Banking Group has an internal WhatsApp group called Fintech Talents with 44 people in it. So quite a few people from Lloyd's on board. So yeah, look, the incumbent players on one hand, challenger banks.
We had Starling on behind the bar earlier.
This year, through the embedded finance track, we're really excited to see a number of brands, marketplaces. We had the CFO from OnlyFans.
Oh wow!
Okay. I know you guys are big advocates.
Long-time subscribers.
Long-time subscribers. Aces, John Lewis. So we're really excited.
It's the breaking down of finance, isn't it? But coming together in one place that I really love, and the rubbing of shoulders that I've seen. It's just absolutely fascinating. But we're rubbing shoulders here, making drinks, and so Francesco, what's the next step?
So next step, of course, is to add the star of the drink, which of course, after you, is also an ingredient here. So then we're going to add a bit of passion fruit puree into it. Just going to squeeze a couple of times into our tin.
All right, let's get squeezing. Whoop.
Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, because we really want to have it. A bit more, be generous.
This is where the oomph comes from, I feel.
Yes, yeah, that's good.
That's
good.
All right, thank you, Victor.
But I was saying, we talked about the incumbent players, we talked about the challengers, we talked about the embedders, as I like to call them.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously the enablers.
Yeah.
So we're very, very lucky. We've got some really amazing companies on the festival floor.
That's
from
absolutely
the likes
great.
of IBM, Google Cloud,
Yeah.
all the way to the Griffins, the Tokyos, some of the really exciting up-and-comers.
Yeah.
Honey Badger on the kind of digital identity space.
Amazing.
So those guys are
Yeah, it's the whole ecosystem.
very
here, right?
important, very important. Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. Now we talked about that, as you said, the embedders, the enablers, finance is being broken down, but this is all about the talent and finding that new way to tap into that strictly non-finance set of things. So, we've talked about the organizations here, but what's it about, the people here that have made VC innovations? Can you tell us a bit more about that talent and how the big institutions can come here and find that?
Yeah, look, the brand is there. For me, talent is an important element. The show and the community, it's very much about strategic partnerships and tech partnerships. But technology without the talent and without people.
Yeah.
And a good friend of mine, former CIO at Santander UK, Kerry Goodwin, I hope she's watching this. I'm going to tag you, Kerry. She used to say that tech without talent, tech without people, it's a bit so what.
Yeah.
So that human element is super important. And that's why we call the show Fintech Talents. Some people might look at it and think about it as a kind of recruiting show, but we're not. I'm sure that happens.
Yeah.
But that's not the main objective. The main objective is
To find the human talent behind the tech.
the human talent, the tech, the partnerships, and we are obsessed. I am obsessed with the audience makeup.
Yeah.
We have about every year. This year we had over 4,000 applications for complimentary passes.
Yeah.
And I go through every single one of those applications. So that audience balance, having you guys, having the embedders, having the enablers, having the technology buyers, that's a key, a key element of the community.
I mean, getting ratios right, and no more so in mixology.
There we go, here we go.
Francesco, you got to tell us, a bit more about what's the next step of the drink.
So we're gonna do now because we're gonna have to shake our drink.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, what's a good drink? I mean, if it's not really
Yeah.
properly
Good.
shaken. So how we do that? We're just going to fill up our tin. We want ice cubes here.
There we go.
Yeah, all the way to the top.
And now, right, let's get moving and shaking.
It's
literally.
time to shake things up.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna place our big tin on top here. Boom. You look like someone who knows what he's doing, right?
During COVID, people got baking. Some people got into music. I got into cocktail making.
You're going to
Wow.
shake it. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Right. So
There we
show
go.
us.
Here we go.
You're a little bit more confident than me on that.
We've only had one accident, I promise.
How about that?
Nice.
Shall we strain it?
If you wish, sir.
All right, let's
What's
go
the,
for it. Let's go
what's
for
the
the
plan?
straining.
All right, cool.
Go ahead.
So what's the name of this cocktail?
Well, some people call it the porn star martini, but in events we call it the...
The passion fruit martini.
Can we add a bit of Fintech Talents into the mix here?
Oh, I think so. I mean, what would you call it if...
I know, you're the creative.
Fintech martini.
I mean, come on, there's passion in there. People have passion when it comes to their finances. It's got to be the Passion Tech Martini or something like that.
That's good. All right, all right.
That's actually a really good name.
Thank you so much. Now, I guess we've got to end on a flourish, right? On a garnish. Take us through it.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Who's paying for this? This is very, very expensive garnish.
Yeah, right. I think Fintech Talents, guys, if you haven't come down here before, you've really got to check it out. It's one of the best events to rub shoulders with the best and brightest coming down, as we said, from the really exciting fintechs all the way to the financial institutions, the trads, and the best in class. So, guys, I mean, cheers, right?
Good stuff.
Thanks, Victor.
Thank you, guys.
Salud.
Thanks for
Cheers.
coming.
And thank you, Francesco, because that is delicious. What's your verdict?
It's missing alcohol. That's
Oh, yeah. It's
It's
pretty
probably
great.
not as good as a Negroni.
I mean, it's.
It's certainly fruity.
I would add on a separate glass a high quality vermouth
Right.
on a separate glass.
Yeah.
Maybe Dolin or Dolan or
Good stuff.
a memory escapes me now. A good vermouth, Campari, and a really good,
Gin.
really nice gin on a big.
You like the dry,
on a big
the dry drink, so yeah.
with a big ice cube.
We've gone on to the other
that's-
side of
that's
the
how I
drinks
would
language
improve
for
it.
you.
You're going
Yeah.
to mix them all
No,
together.
no,
right?
I'll not mix it then though. I'll keep them completely separate. So that's how I would improve this cocktail.
Amazing. And thank you to you, our viewers, as well. You can catch the rest of the series and much more over at ffnews.com. Of course, YouTube, but especially LinkedIn, where you'll see us through in the comments. But most importantly, get down here to Fintech Talents over at the brewery. It's been so much fun. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Thank you.